Hello, everybody. Welcome back to BumbleKast Gaming. I am Kyle, and hey, I'm here, and I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I am on console for first time in a while, and a lot of things have changed since I switched over to switch some things around with the with streaming. So I am basically testing, and who knows, maybe this will be my normal start time from here on out for streaming. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm going to do Sega Ages of Virtua Racing for a little bit here, just to kind of get a feel for everything and make sure it's all working, because I'm in a different location than usual, probably sound different, might not sound as crystal quality. It might, I don't know. So, but hey, we've got some racing on deck. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and do it. All right. So if you're not familiar with this game is like Star Fox, except it's in the arcade and it runs at 60 frames per second, and it's a racing game instead of a flying shooty game. So if there's anybody out there, if you can give me a sign in the chat that you can actually hear me, that would be great. Because I think I'm coming through. Let me double check before we get started, actually, because that would be weird. Let's see. Let me double check. I think I'm coming through. Yep, sounds like it. Sounds good. Hi, Race Pro. Hey. Good news, I'm playing a game that you probably are familiar with. Or at least it's in a genre you might enjoy. So, yep, Sega Model 1 Classic, predecessor to Daytona USA. So I'm doing the 20 lap races. Maybe I'll do all three at 20 laps, we'll see. But I'll just start with beginner. Never played it? That's okay. Have you played Daytona? It's kind of like that, except more Star Fox looking. So let's see. Switch to the inside view. That's my jam. You have played Daytona? Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. More garage shading going on here. In the Genesis version, it's got all the, it's all dithered. It's got speckles everywhere. Try and make you think it's got depth. It almost worked, too. Get a nice Ferris wheel back there, in the amusement park. Always gotta have an amusement park in a Sega arcade racing game. Yes, the SVP chip, Sega Virtua processor, the only game that ever used it. My copy no longer works correctly. I think the chip itself has expired. Oh, my copy of Virtua Racing for the Genesis, I think it's done. Sadly, I've tried cleaning it, I've taken it apart, it has like a little, not heat sink, but like a little metal shield inside that has thermal paste on it, like a heat spreader basically, to try and spread the heat of the SVP chip. I tried to put thermal paste on that, replace it. No good. Nothing good. Nothing doing. It has these weird artifacts on the opening logo, and then once it actually starts showing the opening demo, it just kind of freezes. Just craps out. And no matter how many times I try and clean the cartridge and put it back in, take it out, put it back in, anything like that, try and reseat it, it just doesn't work. So, no, Virtua Fighter did not use the SVP chip. It was a 2D sprite-based game, and it was crap. It sucked. It's like easily the worst version of Virtua Fighter. He sucks. Don't recommend. Which is weird. They keep putting it in compilations. They put it in the they put it on the Genesis Mini, which is like, why? Completely wasted space. Could have put a better fighting game on there, or a better game in general. But no, you didn't get a polygonal Virtua Fighter on the Genesis until the 32X version. Honestly, the Genesis version of this game is actually pretty impressive. Sure, it runs at like 20 FPS, but actually that might be more than Star Fox. And it has, the tracks are like fully polygonal. Star Fox has a bunch of, it's flat planes mainly, or you're in space with 3D objects. This game actually had 3D environments. Sure, it had a draw distance of about 5 feet in front of you, but we'll ignore that. Whee! Look at them triangle trees. I want to go to that theme park. It's like Suzuka, kind of. Very simple Suzuka. This is like Suzuka East. Actually, now that I think about it, that's probably what this track's based on. Suzuka doesn't have bridges though. Not really. It has one bridge, but it doesn't have a bridge like this. Whoa! For some reason I'm doing surprisingly well. I don't know what's going on. Usually I can never get beyond like 4th place at best. Maybe on the next track it'll be that way. Time bonus! I like a time bonus. Give me more time. Whoa! Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Hey! Calm down. Gotta go crash. Woohoo! So this version of the game, this is actually like the first time the proper arcade version of this game has ever come home. This is one of the standouts of the Sega Ages releases. This is like the one Sega Ages game that hasn't been re-released 100,000 times on different platforms. This one's actually unique. Hey Godzilla. It's true. Daytona before Daytona. The original game apparently runs at 30 frames per second. I haven't played the original game in ages, so I do not remember that, but apparently it does. And this is at a nice smooth 60. So they improved it. They did a good job. Yeah, this is a Switch version. Whee! The closest to the arcade version that we got was probably the Genesis version, which just includes the basic 3 tracks and Formula 1 car. The 32X version, in my opinion, the 32X version is the most fun version. This is technically the best version of the game, but the most fun version is the 32X version, because that actually has, like, I want to say 5 or 6 tracks, and 3 different cars you can choose from. I have not played the Sega Saturn version. I hear it's pretty good, it's pretty cool. For some reason it's by Time Warner Interactive instead of Sega though, which is confusing to me. And it has a bunch of other cars and tracks too. But I don't think the gameplay is as smooth. And that was the last time this game got a home port. No, wait, no, I take that back. There was a PS2 version. PS2 version is also fairly good, but the oh, what's wrong with the PS2 version? I think it's like a tire squeal or something. It sounds horrible. Like, there's just something wrong with it. It just sounds bad. But looks pretty at least. But this version, this is definitely the definitive arcade version. But the 32X version has a whole bunch of extra stuff that makes it more, gives it a little bit more depth. I was kind of hoping that it would be, that this version would be like a greatest hits of bringing everything from the old versions into a like a ultimate collection. Include all the tracks from the 32X and Dreamcast versions. Include all the cars. Everything. Didn't happen. That's okay. I don't know how well this game is done, actually, sales-wise. Okay, calm down. Got to go fast. Not too fast, though. Is there tire wear in this game? I can't remember. I don't think there is. Not really. I don't think one of the tracks doesn't even have a pit lane. The medium track. There's no pit road. So you couldn't even get fixed if you wanted to, and that if you crash too much. That kind of sucks. Wow. There was green there. Not grass, it's just green. Right now I'm driving on gray. And then there's green on the sides of the track. Some yellow lines. Some white lines. It's alright. The next 2 tracks I'm probably gonna not win, so... That's okay. The next 2 tracks, the medium and expert tracks, are a little more interesting. Although beginner... This track has always been... I've always kind of liked this track better than the beginner track in Daytona 3.7 Speedway, because, you know, this one actually has, like, stuff. It actually has some right turns along with the left. I like how the best lap times on the side there have gotten so long that it's covering up the track map. Meow. Checkpoint. I must be going fast. Still got 144 seconds left. I'm gonna have so much time. This baby's gonna have all the times. I don't know what it's. I don't know what it's actually saying there. I love the music in this game, even though it's like, 3 seconds long. Little jingles every time you pass a checkpoint. Whoop! Except for the main menu theme. And well, I don't think there's a replay. There isn't a replay in the arcade version, actually. That's something they could have brought in, but no replays in the arcade version. But the replay themes in the Genesis and 32X versions are they're funky, they're delicious. They do that Genesis sound chip proud. Oh, that side was real slow. Oh well. No! I must go fast! I don't even know where the second place person is, but they're probably not that far behind me, considering how freaking difficult this game is. This will probably be the only race I win. Because for some reason I could not get fast enough to beat them on the medium and expert tracks. I can't do it! I could try. Maybe I will this time. We'll see, but I doubt it. Hey, look at all them polygon people! Man, they're so polygonal. Look at me. I'm like pink and black and yellow. That wasn't the color of my racing suit in the car. I don't know, man. Something weird's going on. That's exactly what I look like in real life. Whee! Here goes my hat into space. Game over, yeah. All right, I got Yu Suzuki at the top there, number 1. Okay, well, let's go on the next track. Step to start. The R button works in racing time. That's my favorite time. Racing time. I mean, I like lunchtime too, but racing time is good. Oh, crap. I wasn't paying attention. Too busy looking at the chat, seeing what you guys are doing in there. Nothing. Good. Feel free to chat. Say something. Ugh. Whee. Oh boy. I keep hitting the corners. The grassy corners and slowing down. That's not ideal. Ugh, freeway. Under the freeway. This is a very short version of the Golden Gate Bridge. Extremely short. Granted, I am going across it at 330 kilometers an hour, but still, it's really short. Woohoo! I think graphically this game, for 1991, 92, this game is freaking amazing. This game blew people's minds. Sure, it just was a bunch of flat polygons, flat shaded polygons. But man, what flat shaded polygons they were. And it was so fast. And I mean, you can still tell what stuff is. Even though it's flat, it's fine. Not a big deal. Bing, 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 bing. Whoa! Still in fifth. Can't catch up. This track here reminds you of Grand Valley Speedway? Race Pro? Kinda. Kind of is. You don't quite have that that uphill into a hairpin, but the tunnel, I guess this tunnel is kind of reminiscent. The tunnel turn there, a little reminiscent of it, yeah. I gotta wish real open wheel racing took place on a track like this. With a highway and canyons. It's pretty awesome. It's always city centers or like just big open tracks. With not much on the sides. Not much to look at unless you're talking like Monaco or something. Then again, I guess you may not want one of your retaining walls to be an actual cliff. That might be bad. If I did the 5-lap races, I'd be done with them in like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. No, 20 lappers at least gives a little bit more things to do. A little bit more meat on this very, very much an arcade game. Could be like Daytona, where there's an actual 500-mile mode. Which I think is 500 laps around the beginner track. So I think that's considered a mile. I think that track's considered a mile long. It's like, whoa, oh boy. It would take about 4 hours, maybe. 500 laps around that track? I don't know. 3 hours. Take a while. Woo! I think, nope, that was not 4th place. Dang. I'm on the hunt. I'm on the hunt for 4th place, wherever 4th place freaking is. See, this is what happens on the advanced and expert tracks to me. Like, the top 4 get away and they're just gone. I don't know where they are. I'll never catch them. I don't know what I do wrong, but apparently I do something wrong somewhere and they just like blast away. Apparently I slow down for a turn I should not be slowing down for at some point, but I don't know which one. I can beat him on the beginner course, but anything after that, nope. Doesn't seem to be able to. Nope, that was not a... That wasn't the fourth place car either. I'm pretty sure the fourth place car is a purple car, but I don't know where it is. It's gone. Along with everyone in front of them. That might be it right there. That might be the purple car that I'm looking for. That might be fourth place. Going kind of quick. Gotta go fast, you know? Go, go, go! Alright, we're at the halfway point. See if I can catch up. That purple car is going fast. I don't know. It might be fourth place. Could just be a real fast car that I'm lapping. Might be sixth place. Whee! Come on. It's getting me again. Probably not helping I keep running off into the grass. Never a good sign. Never a good thing. Let's run off into the grass. Meow, meow. Nope, still fifth. Uh-oh. What's going on up here? By the way, the difficulty of this... My difficulty is on the easiest. It's on the easiest difficulty. And I still can't catch him. I don't know what it is about the AI in this game, but man, I guess it's quarter muncher, you know? They want to keep you playing. No. Oh, I took out the sign. Man, AI in this game never freaking crashes. I'm assuming, because they're way up there. Into the tunnel. Out of the tunnel. Very fast. Whoa! And you'll notice there's no... I don't think there's a pit lane on this track. There is. Maybe there is, actually. Maybe that's the pit lane back there. Now that I think about it. It just seems like there isn't one, though. Well, maybe there is. We'll look for it next time. Just because we're not paying attention. Got a bunch of purple cars here. I wonder... Are they the ones? Are any of them the ones I'm looking for? Alright. Well, you think this would be like where the entrance to the pit lane would be if it were here. But, nope. Nothing. No pit lane. got to go fast. Oh. Game is very bouncy. Made 3 engine noises for 1 car. I like how there's unique engine noises for a lot of the cars. They got different engine sounds. I don't think they have that anymore in Formula 1 racing. I think they all pretty much have the same engine now. Used to be some of them around like a V8 or a V10. I don't think they do that anymore. Oh, and nowadays they got a giant crossbar right in front of their field of view. Like right in the middle, right down the middle of the screen. Big old just freaking crossbar. Safety. Should have made it more like sprint cars where you have a bar. You got a frame with bars on each side and you can still see out the middle. They didn't do it that way though. So we put a giant bar right in the driver's field of view, right in the center. Three, 2 laps to go, and I will never catch up. Still have not found 4th place at all. Don't know where they are. Don't know where they are. Don't know where they went. I don't think they exist. I think they're gone. I think they hit 88 miles per hour and just took off. They went back to the future. They're gone forever. This is a really crappy lap. I don't know if there is tire wear in this. It feels like maybe there's some kind of tire wear, but I don't know. Final lap! Final lap twin! Wait, that's a different game. That's still not 4th place. I keep passing cars, but none of them are on the same lap I am. I think I've lapped most of the field except for the ones that are actually ahead of me. I think it's just the 4 of us are lapping everybody else. Ooh, the 5 of us are lapping everybody else. Yep, here we go, 5th place. Get goal! Okay. Man, I haven't kept up with Formula 1 in years. Last I heard it was V10s. Do-do-do-do-do. What is this? Wheel of Fortune? Do-do-do-do-do. All right. Okay, well. Let's see. Let's see if I can try to move the chat a bit closer here so I can actually freaking see it. Virtua Racing. For some reason in the Genesis version. No, not the Genesis version. 32X version. It has a voice when you hit the start button. There is a voice that says Virtua Racing, but it's Takanobu Mitsuyoshi. Clearly, it's Mr. Daytona Man himself. But he says it as Virtua Racing. Not Virtua Racing, Virtua Racing. I always found that kind of strange. I don't know. Maybe it is supposed to be Virtua. No, I'm pretty sure it's Virtua. Maybe it's just because the Japanese pronunciation of saying use very quickly. Maybe that's what it is. Also, hi Nintendo Oni, thanks for following us. I don't know if you're watching still, but... Alrighty. Whoa, what's going on here? Whoa, hey! What was that? Naughty. Or something, I don't know. Weird, because, I mean, I'm wearing a full-face helmet, so I don't know what she was doing. Maybe she just really loves the helmet. Alright, this is the hard track. This is truly an expert. Whee! This track has a pit road. It's a very short pit road. I don't think you could actually fit 22 cars on that pit road, but it's there. Or 16 cars. No, I don't know why I said 22. I was thinking IndyCar racing. He's not into car racing. I mean, kind of is. It's kind of, they kind of leave it up to your interpretation whether this is IndyCar or Formula One. Especially at the time. Especially at the time this game came out. I would love to see an actual Formula One race in Greece, but you know, around like where all of the where the Acropolis and everything actually is. Because that's what this track is the Acropolis, and it's right there. You see a real race there like that. Whee. Real racetracks are rarely ever this scenic. Rarely. Some of them are. Some of them be kind of close to that. We got a really nice forested area in the long version of Lime Rock Park. And then the boot of Watkins Glen is very green and lush. No like cliff faces or anything. It's kind of sad. Yeah, that's true, Race Pro. Yep, Spa and Nordschleife. But I mean, they're so freaking long. It's kind of inevitable they would get into more natural-looking areas. Nordschleife is just literally the roads around around the town that's in the middle of the Nürburgring. At least they used to be. I don't know if they actually use those roads anymore. I'm not sure, but... Nearly 15 miles of freaking nightmare roads. Track is scary. The Spa is long too, but it's got lots of wide open straights, so it's not quite as harrowing. Although Eau Rouge is kind of a wild corner. Sort of like a much faster inverted Laguna Seca corkscrew. There's kind of roller coaster feel to it. It's like, whoa, hey. Is it still? Oh, it's still in use? Oh man, that's funny. I didn't know if it was still actually in public use. Wow. It's pretty cool, actually. Scary, but cool. I know on track meet days you can go there and just turn laps around the whole thing. That's why it's become this sort of badge of honor for manufacturers that take test cars to Nordschleife and do the best lap around Nordschleife. Number one. It's always that way. You're always like, number one around Nordschleife. I am in fourth. Wow. Better than the last race. Boing, boing. I don't even know when I caught up to 5th place. Or 4th place. I suppose. Well, now they're 5th place. Because I'm in 4th place. Whoa! Dang it. Come on. Must go fast. Woof. Is this a purple car? Is this 3rd place? No, it is not. Wow. Man. I'd love to see like a best of Sega arcade racing game. Just give me all the tracks, all the cars, have them all race against each other. Just do something weird and crazy. Wild and crazy. Get some tracks back. Get the Scud Race tracks back. Or, barring that, just somebody port Daytona USA 2 to freaking something. Do it! Sega, let somebody take Daytona 2 and put it on not an emulator. Or at least out of arcades. Get it out of arcades! For emulation. I want a legitimate release of Daytona 2. I don't know why that never happened. There was talk about it happening for the Dreamcast, but that ended up being Daytona USA 2001, which was a great game. But it's not Daytona 2. Maybe a game like a game with a career mode like Gran Turismo, but it's all Sega arcade racing. So you can buy cars and progress through different tracks, but all the tracks are from Sega arcade racers, and it's, you know, it's got the arcade style physics and everything, but it's, you know, kind of has that career mode style. And you can have mixed class racing or things like that. Oh, pipe dreams will never happen. Alright. A bit over halfway. Come on. Still have not caught up to third. Don't know where third is. Third's gone. No. Checkpoint. Man, lap traffic is the biggest obstacle to this freaking game. It's 6 seconds. Man, I don't know why my second lap always tends to be my best. And after that, it's kind of like everything just goes crap. Which is why I keep thinking, like, maybe there is something to the tire wear. But I don't know. I don't think there is tire wear or anything in this game. I don't know. I think Daytona kinda has it. It's not very pronounced, though. Then again, like, most of the races are pretty short in Daytona, so you never wear the tires down enough to figure it out. Unless you're doing unless you're playing in Grand Prix mode or doing a 500-mile race. 500-mile race at Daytona. In Daytona, USA. That feels like it would be that would be tough. I don't know if I could do that. Then again, I don't think I could do a 500-mile race in a real simulator either. On an actual racing sim. I've done some pretty long endurance races in Gran Turismo games, but I mean, even those are still not 500 miles. Nope, that one's not a third place. Still can't catch up to third. I never will. Probably. Most likely will not. Yeah, I think GT4 Might have been GT3 actually. The Formula 1 races were like actual length. But starting with GT4, was it GT4 or GT3 where you could have the AI race for you? I think it might have been GT4. The reason why I can't remember is because I actually have not played much GT3. I always seem to skip the odd series. The odd games in the series, the odd number games. Except for GT1. But I played the heck out of GT1. Played GT2. I think I 100%ed GT2. There were some endurance races in that one, but they weren't super long. And then GT3, I think they started getting longer. GT4, there were some really long races, but you could have the AI drive for you, so you could like force them to pit and then trade out. So you didn't have to race the whole race. But usually it was a good idea to race at least part of it so you could get out in the lead. Otherwise, you'd never get in the lead because the AI was so lame. The AI kind of sucked. I mean, you could train him to be better, but that took forever, and it was still a pain. I've never played GT5 at all. But I've actually been playing GT6 recently. I just started, blew the dust off my PS3 and fired up GT6. I hadn't gotten very far into it for a long time until the last week or so when I started playing it again. GT6 is pretty good. I like it. I miss a lot of the tracks that are in the earlier games, though. And I've never played Sport, because I don't have a PS4. Weird to have a whole console generation go by and not have a proper numbered Gran Turismo game. I wonder if GT7 is still going to have cars that they originally modeled for GT4. With silhouetted interiors. It's always funny to me. Alright. I see chatting happening in there. That was GT4. Okay. There are 20. Yeah, there were 24. Okay. I do remember some 24-hour endurance races. I think that was GT4 where that started. But you could I think you could you had the B-spec mode, so you could have the AI race for you, and you could speed it up, so it didn't take as long. So it wasn't actually didn't actually have to be 24 hours unless you wanted it to be. Whee! Uh-oh. Am I still streaming? No, I am not. Well, ain't this a pickle? If you're watching the recorded version, you're probably still seeing this. Let's see. Please stand by. Let me switch over here. She's dead, Jim. She's dead. All right, here we go. Let me stop and start. Let's see. There we go. I think I'm back. I think I'm streaming. I hope I'm streaming. That would be weird. It's not actually showing in the preview here. In the little preview window. Come on. Wakey wakey. There it is. Okay. We're good. We're back. Hi. I don't know why it died, but I'm here, so hey, let's carry on. I'm going to go back into the game, and it's probably going to have a heart attack, or I'm going to have a heart attack because I'm going to be like right in the corner, and I'm going to die. So let's go ahead and find out together where I am in the game, shall we? Oh, okay. Oh, it paused for me. Okay, good. Thank you, game. I always hit the home menu instead of pause. It's a real problem on the Pro controller, Switch Pro controller. I'm back. Okay. Hi, Race Pro. Good. All right, good. I wasn't like headed toward the wall or in the middle of that hairpin. I don't know why it died. I don't know what happened. It just kind of crapped out. You can save in the middle of a race in GT 5 and 6? Oh, that's good to know, actually. I need to look up how to best train your AI driver. I can figure that out. Race Pro, is it, if I have GT6, is it worth it to go back and play GT5? Or is GT6 just a refined version of everything GT6 has? If you know off the top of your head. Because I have a hard time going back to GT3 when I know GT4 has, like, 4 times as many cars. And they aren't all variations of the Nissan Skyline. Kazunori Yamauchi really loves his Skylines. I mean, I can't blame the guy. Skyline's a legendary car. It's fantastic. But man, we don't need every single variation, ever, of the Skyline. Yeah, okay. I know the menu system is so much smoother compared to any other GT game in GT6. Like the menus in GT4 and earlier games, I get kind of nostalgic for their clunkiness, but at the same time, they're like so freaking clunky. It's pretty bad. Let's see. Well, actually, here's what I want to do. I want to do short race. I'm going to do a couple short races. Dang it. I keep hitting home buttons and... There we go. That's the menu I want. Normal mode. See, difficulty's on easiest. It's been on easiest this whole time. And it's still... I'm still can't win except at beginner. So this game's difficulty is kind of brutal. Controls, yeah. Alrighty. I could go online. Anybody actually racing online? Let's see. Is there a room to join? Something tells me no. Let's see, random online match. Maybe that. I'm doubting it though. Wide vision. No, I don't think anybody else in the world's playing this game right now. At least not online. I'm the only weirdo. who loves Virtua Racing this much. No, I don't think so. No, nobody's playing this game. Crazy. Offline match. See, what's freaking amazing is that this is 60 FPS 8-player mode in this game, in local 8-player mode. That's pretty freaking crazy. Let's see. I'm curious. Can I even actually go in here and see what it looks like? Whoa. Okay, I don't think it's 60 FPS. That's like 30. Still, kind of impressive. But I don't think there's any way to actually play this way. Yeah, crap. I think you gotta use Joy-Cons. Let's see. Yeah, I think you do have... I think you do... Yep. Okay, you gotta use the Joy-Cons. Which is like the worst way. Whoa, hey! The controls are... you got the default controls. You can't do anything else. I have a 65-inch TV, and it's taken up about... I'd say that's like a 10-inch corner, maybe. Not even 10 inches. Let's see. How do you go? Where's the go? Where's the up? I got the brakes. There's the go. This is not 60 FPS. Wee, here I go. Wee, wee. Little tiny car in the corner. You can't even hear me. You can barely hear my engine. Let's see. Can I actually get into the car? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Whee! Oh, there's AI, huh? I didn't think there was AI. Let's just be kind of hanging out. This is going to be, like, scary. You're going to see a lot of wrecking right now. Here they go. All right. So let's see if I can avoid the 7 people in the starting line. Oh, I made it. Whee! Man, racing with the Joy-Cons sucks. I really don't like the Joy-Cons. They're not great. Not my favorite. But you're forced to use them in this mode because you cannot actually... I guess you can't actually pair 8 controllers with the Switch. Just 8 halves of a controller. And laps are there. Whoops! I crashed. I hope this is only 5 laps. This is probably the least interesting way to play this game. Probably the least interesting stream. Mostly just sitting there. Eee. The fact that this exists, I mean, this is not the ideal way to play. But the fact that this exists is pretty cool. So the draw distance takes a hit, along with the frame rate, but still surprisingly smooth, even considering. Well, at least I can actually play in this mode. I was kind of wondering, could I even play? Would it be like, oh, you need 8 people? You actually need 8 controllers or it won't work. Okay, let's see. There we go. I won! Sure, it's because I was the only one actually doing anything, but still! Oh, this is 8 instances of the game being emulated at once. In network mode. That's pretty impressive. When you consider that, because look, they're not in sync anymore. The first player is out of sync with everybody else's. This is emulating the same game 8 times on the Switch. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. This is pretty impressive, actually. Pretty wild. Okay, let's see if we can get out of here. Okay. And, you know, the usual overhead required to emulate stuff. It's not just... You don't just need the power of the original system. Alright, so how do I get out of... I want this controller gone. I want this one to go bye-bye. Guess not. Guess it's not going bye-bye. Okay. Your race mode. Alright. Let's see here. Let me get the let's get the controllers fixed. I'm gonna do one last race. I'm just gonna do one last race on how did I get this one out of here? Get out! Go away! I think I need to go back to the home menu. There we go. Yeah, I gotta go here. I got to go here. I'm pushing L and R. There we go. Alrighty. Let's far away. Whoop. Okay. I'm gonna do... let's do Bay Bridge again. This will be my last race for today. This is, I'm just doing a regular 5-lap race. So here we go. Inside. I'm sure the best I'll do is 5th place. Dun, 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 dun. Ugh. Dude, what the heck? All right, I must go fast. Oh, 44 seconds. That's a slow lap. But, you know, I did do a standing start, so first lap's always the slowest in a standing start. I'm in 5th place, and that'll probably be it. Probably it. They won't make it any further. Sadly. Wee. Do 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 do. Wine bonus. Still never gonna catch 4th. Never gonna catch 4th on this track. Here we are, final lap. Still haven't got him. Are you 4th place? You seem to be going rather quickly. Oh, you were 4th place. Ooh, maybe I can catch 4th. Can't catch 3rd though. Not before the race is over. Unless they wreck or something. I've never seen the AI wreck though. Not like I do. Never seen them flipping around or crashing into each other or anything. They never do that. Here we go. This is it. Get goal. Over. All right, folks. Well, that's been another fantastic episode of BumbleKast Gaming, if I do say so myself. Absolutely glorious. Mainly because I got to play Virtua Racing. I've been disconnected from the ranking server. No! Yes. I need to send my scores. Look at my scores. They're the best. Those are my best scores. Anyway, that's going to do it for BumbleKast Gaming. Hope you guys had fun. I know I did. It's a bit of a shorter session, but, it's kind of a test session. We'll see if I keep up these afternoon things or if I should stick with the evening stuff. I don't know. The evenings are always like... I don't know why. I always feel like I get real tired at the end of the night there. Sometimes. It's not the best time for me, I guess. But then again, you'd be surprised. You'd think I'd be asleep right now. My sleep schedule is completely ruined. I think everybody's is destroyed with being locked indoors all the time. So, whatever. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I will see you guys at some point. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow night at the normal time. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll see you on Sunday. Or maybe you'll see Ian on Sunday. I don't know what's going to happen. Who knows? What I do know is that the the draw distance on that pit stop was very, very short because you could not see anything in front of or behind the pit road. It was just gone. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later.